wins over the process of team of the year. And I know when you look at this team, you're like, oh, it's got 2 team of the years. Yeah, neither one of them are back pulled. I did, if you count all the upgrade packs, probably about 70 to 80 of them between all of them, and a few save packs and things like that. And I did a few drafts and things like that. But I just decided I've been watching these guys' prices, and if they go down, I really don't care anymore. I think these two are going to stay in my club. I have used several different team of the years in the draft, but these are the two I wanted to try the most, and we're about to get their first games along with this Suarez. And yeah, we're about to get into the game, and we're just going to see how this team feels, and I'm going to give you a recap of what we've been doing. We have been doing a lot of little bronze pack method and things like that. And we just cashed out all the golds out of our clubs, everything like that. We've been flipping some shinies from time to time, but it's not really been anything too special. But as we get into this game, I cannot wait to try this team out. I do not like this man too much, but he does fit the team easily, so we're just throwing him in. And I do love Shaqiri, if you're wondering why he's in there, not like Dembele or someone like that. I do appreciate him, and we're basically just now in the process of rebuilding. This guy's got Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, a whole bunch of cards, and yeah, we're just gonna start playing, and we're gonna see if we can get a dub basically. And yeah, just a grind now. Team of the year for me is basically over. If we get like battle pass or season objective packs and things like that, will be about all we go for. We might grind a few more upgrades just to see if we can hit anything, but like I really don't need either of the wing backs because I have Mendy and Zanetti Prime. And as we were opening them, I wanted to get Frankie Delict or like a big dog one. But hey, I feel like these midfielders are going to make a bigger impact than if I went back with Mane, because I did have Mane at one point and he was expensive as can be, and that's almost an own goal by Frankie trying to sweat it over the content. Come on, Sergio. Oh, okay, good effort. But I really just to pack a Prem one, so we mostly Prem upgrades, and then like 2 rare gold upgrades just to get more shinies in the club, and then we had some mega packs and some rare players packs, things like that, and they didn't pan out. But that's not that big of a deal. And this is also my first game of Suarez, just because he fit in nicely with the 2 Barcelona players. Speaking of which, there's one, and he's about to play it in a teammate, and Frankie De Jong, debut goal, let's go. So I'm liking the feel of it so far, but that doesn't mean we're gonna always like the feel of it. And I am gonna switch formations probably once I figure out how I like to play this team. And I've always liked regular Conte, so I figured why not just get this Conte that's probably gonna feel like one of the best midfielders all year. Same thing with Frankie, and if I would get Kevin eventually, the same thing. But yeah, I really want to get a lot of team of the years by the end of this. And there's Suarez's goal. And is he already going to rage quit? It's going to be a 2-0 stomping. It is. We're going to have to play another game for you just because that game only went 10 minutes. The team so far, that first game felt great. And yeah, didn't even get a chance to shoot with Conte to test out his high levels of shooting. But yeah, you can see from all of these objective grindings, we're way down in Div 6, so that's nothing special to have this team performing here. And I've taken off 3 or 4 weeks of FUT Champs, so I've been posting reward videos and things like that. My squad battles one was just from objectives and things like that. And yeah, we're gonna hop right into the next game. But as I was saying, I bought Mane, unbelievable card, one of the best attackers I've used this year. But I did keep one too long. Like right when he came out, I flipped one, made 200k, and then this is where the problem started. I sniped another one, but I tried to sell him for the same price I sold him at before, and it just did not go well. And this is a dude doing an objective thing, so we're gonna try to not make him rage quit at least, because I feel like if I score a quick few goals, or he might even quit before we even get in the game, seeing my actual team and get rivals in this bad of a division. But either way, yeah, we haven't been posting because we've been skipping FUT Champs. And back to the Mane for about the 5th time. When we were dealing with trying to flip that second one, we got stuck in him, and he crashed hard. I think we lost about 800k before tax, which basically if I would have had that, I would have picked up a Delict or an Allison just to have. Because as this team goes forward, if Hazard stays there forever, I will want Hazard to link in with De Jong. And yeah, we can just grind towards that over time. Because I don't care for this Guedes too much and things like that, but you never know. After just forcing him into this team, eventually I might start to figure out how to actually properly use him and like him a ton. But I'm just relieved that I bought the team of the years before, because they could always go up more than what you plan them to do, and but I'm sure they'll go down. But at this point, I bought first owner ones. We get a penalty. I don't even know how. But yeah, what De Jong has terrible penalties. So let's go with Conte. 76 penalties. I didn't even see the foul there, but I will take it. And let's get it in there. Let's go. Conte's first goal for the club as well. I expect these boys to be playing on both sides of the ball, basically because of their big boosts. Like I expect if I'm in the box with one of them, I can maybe not score bangers to say the least, but just easy powered shots and just get the goals. And Suarez feels nice. I think he's going to be like, as I call him, he's got to be in the box to be doing anything. Like I don't think he's going to create too well, but this is only my second game with him. I think we're going to have to look at what Kim style we want to put on him. I might just leave Frankie and Conte on basics. And yeah. So we just lost a big amount of money on Mane, and we basically would have been able to buy another. We probably would have been able to get Kevin if we wanted as another midfielder if we hadn't lost money on Ziyech's, Mane, and those Hawks. But we did get out of all our bad investments, and we still ended up having, before the Mane, over 4 mil, and after the Mane, I think when we spent our coins, we had about 3.75 mil basically, and that was after doing upgrade packs as well. So I mean, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. We did try luck a little bit last year. After like 7 or 8 packs, we packed Team of the Year, Van Dyke. So after that I was done. So I really wasn't too worried about it, and I just didn't want to waste. Like I could have burnt all my coins into packs, but I just didn't feel that that was going to be a thing that might produce the greatest results, because if you have been watching some content creators, they've been opening tons and tons of packs and have only packed one or even none team of the years. So I just decided I would buy the players that I wanted instead of trying to pack them and maybe not even getting them. Or who knows, we could have spent all that money on upgrade packs and we could have packed something worth more money, but maybe I wouldn't have had as fun doing it. But yeah, we can always change our mind in the next day and a half if we wanted and sell them for their tax loss and then just get into it, but I don't know. But yeah, I think I want, if I don't go for the Hazard next, I definitely want to get Delict in the team somehow, which means I'll probably force in Van Dyke so I can just get the Allison too, because Allison's cheap as chips. Is that going to be another penalty? It is, I think, or is that the foul outside the box? I couldn't tell. Oh, it's outside the box. Well, do we have any free kick takers in the team of the year department? He does have 99 powers, so why not? Just give it a little rip there. Oh boy, it's a rocket opposite, so we'll have to aim it more towards the corner and then try to curve it potentially. But yeah, I did play with Delict in draft, and I really got on with him, and I liked how off of corners, if he got the ball in his foot, he could just power it into the net basically. And Frankie doing boss work. I think the Frankie Vidal combo will be great, and I do like to play a 4-2-2, so Frankie will actually play as a can, but I will probably put him on like comeback on defense if I've set tactics up and things like that, and it'll be Conte and Vidal as those DMs, and he's just fouling like crazy outside this box. Did he just get a second yellow on someone to get a red card? I believe he did. But yeah, oh, this might be him gone too. Especially if we were going to score there, it would have definitely been him gone, but he could just be changing his team up. We'll see. Is it going to be a rage again since he got a red and he's down a goal? It is. So as you can see, my team is just going to stomp its way back up into Div 4, where we end up. And yeah, it'll just be some nice, quick wins. Unless we start grinding more objectives again. Because I don't know if I've talked about this, but for icon swaps, I really want Del Piero, so he could just slot in the team at striker. Suarez goes to the bench, no biggie there. But Suarez does feel alright. He's surprised me. He's only got 1 goal, but we haven't really scored that many goals. The games have been going so quick. He just needs more pace, in my opinion, which I could just throw something on him and get more pace. And I don't, 3-star skill moves doesn't matter to me. Frankie's got a goal, Conte's got a goal and an assist. But yeah, we also grinded out the objective players already. Ziyech, we played literally 1 game. We did use his loan, and I loved his loan, so we'll see how it goes. Got plenty of untradeable special cards in the club for objectives as well in the future. And we do have some more fodder. We didn't end up using all of our fodder that we grinded on Suarez, so that's another plus right there. And yeah, it's just really good team, and you should be able to see me start posting more, especially now that I'm on the grind. I'm on the hunt, trying, if I can somehow, I don't know how I would do it, but I don't think I'll be able to put my way up to get an Allison even by tomorrow, because I could just get the Allison play with generic Prem center backs for the time being, because I'm going to have to work a concept out of the team once. I think I'll need, for Van Dijk, a De Ligt, and Allison. I'll probably be looking at anywhere from like 1.3 to 1.5 million when we want to file that. It could be even more by the time we get the coins to do it. But I thought I might, if I get enough coins, just throw in Allison in the team and just play with some generic center backs to see how well he plays. But yeah, you should be looking for this team to just be getting better and better from here on out. And we do, if you know any suggestions for a left wing, left mid, left forward, whatever position they start in, we can figure it out from there to play in this formation to get on decent cam. We've got to be from La Liga or an icon, I guess, but really want to be looking at someone from La Liga. But yeah, thanks for watching, and peace.